It is the responsibility of all airmen to tell the Air Force story, whether representing their installation at a community function or representing the U.S. in a crisis or contingency operation. All airmen are frontline ambassadors for the Air Force and Department of Defense. It is imperative for PA to prepare all airmen to be credible, informed, and articulate spokespersons so they can tell the Air Force stories. When dealing with the media, it's better to say, "I don't know," than give out false information. By saying no comment, it adds a layer of suspicion to the subject at hand and can be interpreted by some that you're lying or trying to cover something up. There is no off-the-record reporting, and anything you say to a reporter at any time can end up on video, audio, or written in text. When speaking to media, only say what you're willing to have repeated in the news.
So what exactly are we doing here? Are we even doing any good?
Hell yeah, we're doing good. You know, we're cleaning out the garbage and really cleaning up this country. You know, if it wasn't for us here, these people would still be stuck in the Stone Age.
So what exactly is your job here?
Well, I go to the flight line and I gather all the footage that we shoot at night, take it back to the building, 1268, and we'll analyze it for like our convoy missions. I probably actually shouldn't say that part. Could you take that off?
In this scenario, the airman gave her opinion on what the military was doing and what would happen if U.S. service members were not present. As the interview progressed, operational security was broken not only about how we gather information, but where and what it is used for. When giving your opinion, make sure you start with, "in my opinion," or "what I think." Also, the reporter asked a vague and generalized question that would elicit an opinionated response. This is the perfect time for the interviewee to take control of the interview and give a command message. Each Air Force member or employee of the Air Force, Air National Guard, or Air Force Reserve have a personal responsibility to the success of the Air Force PA program. As representatives of the service in both official and unofficial contact with the public, Air Force personnel have many opportunities to contribute to positive public opinions toward the service. When it comes to social media websites and blogs, the Air Force views them positively. However, airmen must remember that whether they're in uniform or not, they're on duty 24/7, 365, and all actions are subject to the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Here are some general points when it comes to posting, blogging, or Skyping. Never discuss with anyone outside of the appropriate channels in a proper environment. Never discuss personnel movements, flight numbers, travel time, etc. Even the simplest information can provide intel to the enemies. The enemy has internet too, and they use it. While deployed, there are many outlets that provide information to service members. However, the only trusted sources of information are American Forces News and Radio, Base Newspaper, Stars and Stripes, and most importantly, your chain of command. Any information received outside of these sources could be rumor and are not reliable sources of information. Family members and loved ones will want to know how and what you are doing. Outlets like hometown news releases showcase the activities and accomplishments of airmen around the world. Contact your local public affairs office to find out how to submit your hometown news release. By doing this, you also show the positive news about the amazing accomplishments airmen do downrange. With media and social media becoming the main sources of information for millions of people around the world, we must always remember to keep operational security in mind and think before we post. If you're not sure what you can and cannot say, always ask your local public affairs office or chain of command. It is the responsibility of all airmen to help tell the Air Force story. Every airman should be proud of what they do in the Air Force, and as an Air Force ambassador, you should feel free to share the Air Force story with anyone at any time.